Happy Friday, guys. Hi, I'm Lindsay. We're here to talk Real Housewives of Atlanta. We're going to talk a little bit about Porsha Williams, Kenya. She was on the Carlos King podcast, and we're going to talk a little bit about Drew, her husband, the whole works. But before we get into that, guys, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn your notifications on. It's super important. Because I funnel all my tea through my YouTube first, and then I put it on my other platforms. So if you're on my YouTube, you'll be one of the first ones to know when we have some confirmation on tea. Just like last week, I came out and confirmed on Wednesday that the Real Housewives of New Jersey had started filming. So let's chat a little bit about that as well. We'll do that at the beginning, and then we'll get into Atlanta. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, turn your notifications on, and we're going to get into this. So Real Housewives of New Jersey, it was confirmed last Wednesday that they are filming for season 14 or 15? 15. Some of the things that we've seen have been interesting. Okay. We know that they had their first group event, which had the whole cast in attendance. We know that Melissa and Joe Gorga were there, as well as Teresa and Louie. This group event was Jen Fessler's birthday party. Now, did it look fun? Yeah. Did it look nice? Yeah. Did it look Bravo shebang, like bottle service, bottles popping? Like, no, not at all. It was like her mom and the twin were there. She's a twin, and also Margaret Joseph's mother was there, and it looked nice. It looked nice, but it didn't look over the top fabulous. It didn't look over the top exciting. It wasn't. I think that Jen either got advice from Margaret or doesn't necessarily know what Bravo's looking for, maybe, because that's not it. The community Bravo doesn't want to see y'all rent a little hall down the street and decorate a cake table and get a photo booth. I'm sorry, and have some drinks. Like, if that's the case, you better have good quality content amongst the cast there, because nothing else really about that party looked appealing, right? We're getting photos from that night. Again, there was a photo booth and everyone was taking photos. Couple of things that fans noticed. One of them was that Miss Danielle Cabral appeared in Joe Gorga's photos that he posted on his Instagram, allegedly. And photos look like Margaret and just basically the other team, surprising a lot of people. And some of the folks responded and said, look, Danielle is not on anyone's team. You know, she's new. She's still trying to get to know everyone. And I was like, bullshit, because she came on as Team Teresa. If you guys remember, the press was running, the narrative was, this is Teresa's friend. She's coming on the show, Team Teresa, Team Jennifer. We've seen Teresa. We did not see Louie. I'm so sorry. I don't think that was he at the group event. I don't think that he was at the group event, but was he at? No, I don't think Bill was either. I think Jennifer and Teresa must have went together. Teresa looked gorgeous. She had her hair pulled up in a like ponytail that was braided with a really cute dress. And that's the thing, guys. Teresa and Danielle actually got ready together. They shared Priscilla, makeup artist. You guys know that she's good friends with Teresa Giudice, and she did makeup for the ladies for the event. So they got ready together. They used the same people. So maybe Danielle was trying to be nice. Maybe she was trying to get people to talk about her, just like we're doing right now. Some people, one comment was like, I liked her until I heard that she was like trying to get on TV. Yeah, this is my life today. I'm drinking coffee out of this soup cup. Yep, it's me today. It's Friday, guys. I can't help it. It's Friday. Okay, so let's talk about Atlanta real quick. I love Atlanta, but the numbers aren't where they need to be. I don't think the numbers are necessarily terrible, but they're not necessarily great either. I love the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm not sure what it needs, but it needs a little bit of a pick-me-up, right? So they brought Cynthia Bailey back. I love Cynthia Bailey. If you guys don't know, you're new to my channel, I met her back last November, right about the time that her and Mike Hill had just announced their divorce. It was at the Gansevoort, and even though, I mean, it was literally like within days of their divorce. she did not look like she wanted to be bothered, but she was still so kind and gracious and took pictures with fans. And I actually made her laugh. I don't remember what I said, but I made her laugh. And I was like, I made Cynthia Bailey laugh. And I have a photo of us like together laughing. So I love that. But anyways, they're bringing Cynthia Bailey back, and I am here for it, right? Kenya went on Carlos King's show, his podcast, which is so funny because he just had OG Nene Leakes on a couple of weeks ago. He asked Kenya some hard questions, right, about the franchise and who's responsible and yada, yada, yada. And some of the questions she seemed a little stumped on, others not so much so. She talked about her childhood, her mother abandonment. And I feel for Kenya. I'm gonna say I really like Kenya. I've always liked Kenya. Is she a little messed up? For sure she is, but so is everyone. So as far as that's concerned, I'm like, yeah, she's still here. She's still dedicated 90% of the time, right? Just saying. And then we also have people saying, like, calling for Porsha Williams to come back. Well, Porsha Williams is busy with Simon Gobadia. And by the way, guess who else is busy? Simon's ex, Fallon. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She did an interview, honey. You didn't know she did an interview. It was on like, shoot, I can't remember the name. I'm sure you guys could Google it. Oh, yeah. And they were asking her hard questions about Simon. There was 3 of them asking her questions about Simon. She said he groomed her a little bit. She also said she had been approached to do Housewives several times and she had no interest in doing it, and she would have never, ever have done it if it wasn't for him, and that Housewives basically ruined her life. And she said what y'all didn't see was me and Porsha, yeah, we didn't know each other before, but production, the people were like, get to know each other. So she was very much up in my home, up around my husband. And she was like, and then I found out when the internet finds out, everyone finds out that they're engaged. And she's like, I found out when everyone else found out. And she's like, I was wondering how long has this been going on if y'all are engaged? Like, how long y'all really been messing around behind the scenes, because you wouldn't have got engaged. Like, you guys have been messing around way longer than what you're alluding to. She said Housewives pretty much ruined her life. She kind of leaves out the fact, that she was already dating that man who I think worked for Simon or something. I'm not sure. She said that allegedly, all of this is alleged, of course, guys. Everything in this is alleged. She said allegedly Simon had cheated on her like 4 or 5 times prior to Housewives. And yeah, she just said that it's like so messed up, basically. She had a lot to say. If you guys are interested, you should definitely go check it out. Google, she was just on, like, I don't know when she was on, a couple of days ago. So you should be able to find it relatively easily. Just Google it, and then you can find it on YouTube. It's available there. I just thought that was interesting. We're also seeing a photo of Porsha and Dennis on PJ's first day of school. So I think that's super sweet. We have to remember there was a time when Porsha and Dennis did not get along, honey. If you remember when they wrapped Real Housewives of Atlanta, Porsha got that spinoff, right? It was like supposed to be everyone go to Mexico for this spiritual retreat to help the families get along and co-parent. And it was like Simon, who was with Porsha, and Dennis, who didn't have anyone, and Porsha's sister, who it kind of looked like she was with Dennis in this way. And then there was a cousin who worked for Dennis. Like, it was all sort of craziness. Dennis's mama was there. Allegedly, Porsha threw hands with her. We didn't see it, but we know Porsha freaked. We know how Porsha gets. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying. A couple things also. Oh, okay. The kiss. We have to talk about Toya real quick, and Drew and the kiss. Do you guys think that the kiss happened? Make sure you guys comment yes or no on the kiss. Ralph in Vegas. What the hell is going on? What's going on? I feel bad for Drew. I do feel bad for Drew because I think that she was invested in him, and I think that he is probably, I don't know. not so great behind the scenes. I kind of get the feeling that he's a little bit of narcissistic. I'm just saying, he looks like a nice guy. Maybe he's really great with his kids, and maybe he's great behind the scenes, and maybe he's not. He does seem like they did like have times where they were like connected and loving each other. So I don't know. I can't think that he would be mad about her kissing Toya though. I just don't think all that time ago. It was like 2 years ago. You know what I mean? Like that don't make no sense. Sonia, she's pregnant. If you guys don't know, she's pregnant. Honey, she posted some pictures from Jamaica with her husband and her son. She looks beautiful. She's glowing. But I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. I hope all of you have an amazing Friday, and make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. Turn those notifications on, please.